Hi everybody, it's Shannon. I'm going to be giving you not only a makeup tutorial today, but I'm going to review one of my new obsessions. It's a setting powder by Be a Bombshell Cosmetics. It's called Smooth Criminal Powder, and it's a setting powder, and it's like probably the finest setting powder I've ever seen. And it's pure white. It's pure white, and it goes on like nothing, and it does not give you that white flash from when you take pictures and you have a setting powder on. It doesn't. It's like incredible, and I actually don't have to use my setting spray anymore because this sets it and nothing moves. I forgot to put it in the video, but here's the finished look. And this video is going to be detailing this look. I'm going to call it Intergalactic because I've got a bold multi-hued lip with purples, blues, golds, silvers, and my eyes are incorporating the same colors but in a toned down way. So take a good look. Alrighty, we're going to start with the usual primer. I'm using the Photo Ready primer by Revlon, and I'm going to be using Baby Skin by Maybelline. I'm going to dab it all over my face and spread it out evenly to make an even base for my concealer and my foundation. You can dab it all over and just spread it out. Priming my lips with my baby lips with SPF 15. My concealer today is going to be the True Blend Fix Sticks in Light 567. Putting it under my eyes in a triangle, down my nose, making a fanned out shape on my forehead, on my cupid's bow, and making a fanned out shape on my chin. I'm going to take my blending sponge and spread it out, but not make it disappear. Just spreading it out and dispersing it to have the highlights that I want to have. And take my foundation, the usual, the Fit by Maybelline in 360, taking my stippling brush and just dispersing it on my face, blending it evenly, making sure I have even coverage all over. Making sure it's blended back into my hairline under my chin. Taking my blending sponge that still had some more concealer and just reapplying a little bit. Taking my brow pencil, the Milani Easy Brown and Dark Brown, just defining the shape of my brows, and then I'm going to take the spooled end on the opposite side and disperse the color that I just placed throughout my brow. My concealer, Light 567, putting it on a concealer brush, and I'm going to be outlining my brows to define the shape that I just drew. Brows should be sisters, not twins, and not ugly cousins. taking my makeup sponge and just blending out the concealer that I put. I'm going to be taking my makeup brush that still had some foundation, and I'm going to be going over the concealer just a little bit to darken it up and blend it even more. I'm going to be lining my waterline on my bottom lashes and tightening my upper waterline on each eye. I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay 24/7 liner in Plushy, and I'm just lining half of my waterline again. So I have basically a purple to black line. I'm going to be using an eyeliner as a lip liner. I know it's a cardinal sin, but I'm using Gunmetal by Pacifica Natural Minerals. I'm going to be using it to line my lips so I can give myself that spacey look. Going to be lining my lips like I'm doing an ombre. taking Hawaiian blue and putting it on the middle of my lip to make it a dynamic color. Taking my MAC Jelly lip gloss and Moist. It's like a dark red burgundy, but it's clear. And putting them on top of the colors that I put on. I'm using my Wild Raisin as a base. I'm going to go back in with my Dark Rose as my contour. And here I'm using the Dark Rose as my contour, like I said before. Right now I'm using Miami Spice as my highlight. It's a milky brown with little flecks of a bluish glitter. I'm using Ash Gray as my inner corner highlight, just using really toned down neutral colors. I'm using Purple Pop across my entire lid. I'm also using Walnut across my entire lid to give it a little bit of a shimmer. I'm using my liquid liner, the Milani Liquid Eye Tech Extreme, a felt tip liner. Just drawing a winged liner. I'm taking Hawaiian blue and just putting it on the inner lower corner of my eyes to tie it in with my lips. Just adding a little more of the blue onto my lips. Just adding some gold to either side of the blue to give it more dimension. Blending it throughout. Too.
Then we can't come in your room.
Then you need to knock.
Okay.
Just making sure everything's nice and even. Making sure it's lined up right. I'm going to be applying a coat of Great Lash Big on each lash. I've said it time and time before, Great Lash is essential to any makeup artist. It's the best thing ever. And I'm just going to be defining my contour a little bit more with Gypsy from Coastal Scents, their 252 palette. It's like a grayish, blackish brown with a little bit of gold sparkle. It's just defining my contour a little bit.